Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SYAZA Al-HADAR Binti Razalan. My number matric is 280776. So the introduction of this presentation is Rajhi Bank, founded in 1957, is also one of Saudi Arabia's biggest bank with approximately 9,600 workers and asset worth 88 billion US dollars. The headquarters is located in Riyadh and operates around 600 branches across Saudi Arabia, Kuwait and Jordan, as well as a subsidiary in Malaysia. Saleh, Sulaiman, Muhammad and Abdullah Rajhi, four brothers from one of Saudi Arabia's wealthiest family, created this bank. Next, what is actually SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis is a method for evaluating a company's competitive situation and developing a strategic strategy. A SWOT analysis looks at both internal and external elements as well as existing and future possibilities. Analysis depicts a SWOT analysis as a square divided by 4 quadrants, each devoted to a different aspect of SWOT. The first one, S, is strength. The second one, W, is weakness. The third one, O, opportunities. And the last but not least, T, which is threats. The first of SWOT analysis is S, strength. The strength of the Rajhi Bank is it is one of the largest banks in the world. It complies with Islamic law, Sharia law, which governs Islamic banking. This law allows the Muslim community to conduct financial transactions in places where they would not otherwise be able to do so. The third one is ladies banking facility in Saudi Arabia. The laws have always been particularly strict for women. With banks opening specialized women's bank, it has become easier for women to enter new work prospects and to grasp and take advantage of modern banking services. It also one of the best known family businesses across the oil-rich kingdom, which is Saudi Arabia, 6 of which are dedicated to female customers in the gender segregate society. The next one is it has a Malaysian banking license. The bank entered the Malaysian market in 2006. As a result, it is the first bank in history to obtain a full banking license. The bank has also expanded into Malaysia, the world's Islamic finance hub, as well as Kuwait and Jordan. Next one is the bank's cheap cost of funds, which is a consequence of its large interest-free deposit base, has given it a place among the most attractive Saudi stocks. The next one is awarded as the strongest Islamic retail bank. The retail sector accounts for approximately 73% and of the bank's operating income. It won the Asian Banker of the Year for retail and corporate banking. Last but not least, the last one is high income to operating cost ratio. A high income to operating cost ratio, which is 32.9%, indicates that the system is becoming more efficient. The bank's new proposal to implement AI for anti-money laundering in Malaysia provides it with the leverage to improve efficiency even further. The next SWOT analysis is W, which is witnesses. The first witness of Rajhi Bank is US Senate Committee has accused this bank, which is Rajhi Bank, of financing criminal operations, destroying its reputation, even though it is not the witness that comes from the bank itself. However, this type of controversy can give harm and become one of the witnesses of the bank itself. The second one is rapid loan expansion put an undue strain on Rajhi's capital situation. The third one is since variable components are rarely used in remuneration, expenses are notoriously sticky with limited wiggle room throughout the cycle. Employee remuneration, according to the sticky wage theory, tends to respond poorly to changes in business productivity or the economy itself. According to the theory, when the unemployment rate increases, the wages of those still employed tend to remain fixed or increase at a slightly slower pace rather than dropping in parallel with the decline in labor demand. The third SWOT analysis is O, which is opportunities. The first one is excellent operating profit growth due to a growing economy fueled by rising oil prices resulted in a rise in loans, deposit and transaction activity. The second one is bank loans to private businesses in Saudi Arabia grew by 50% year over year. The third one is retail loan expansion could be a major driver of Rajhi's lending growth. Lastly, demand for Islamic banking goods and services is increasing. Islamic finance and banking have expanded at a rate that is more than twice that of traditional banks in recent decades, developing and every year the economy grows by 50 to 20%, in addition to transforming Islamic banking from a local phenomenon toward a worldwide enterprise. Lastly, the fourth one of the SWOT analysis, which is T, threats. The first one is reliance on oil prices. Oil price fluctuations have had a substantial influence on the performance of Islamic banks, including Rajhi Bank. It also established the relationship between oil price fluctuation, bank balance sheets, and loan expansion. The next one is competition from both Islamic and traditional businesses has increased considerably in recent quarters. Threat to reputation. If the bank's image suffer as a result of an accusation made by the United States Senate, its rating may suffer. The lastly is because the Saudi loan market is fiercely competitive among a small number of local bankers, banks can issue new assets, but margins will be really constrained. All in all, a thorough SWOT analysis will help Rajhi Bank to acquire a competitive advantage, identifying and capitalizing on strengths and opportunities is the very first step towards enhancing market prospect. For sure, Rajhi Bank has huge potential. Islamic banking is intended for people of all religion who will have access to a broader range of financial products supplied by the bank. Last but not least, capitalize on the strengths, reduce the weaknesses, take advantage of opportunities, and respond to trends. Thank you.